Hi there, Pisces. Welcome so much to my channel. This is Yetta Pearl, and I'm so glad that you've joined me. So I was getting a bunch of feedback on my Facebook page from people who said they liked to see my face better than they wanted to see just the cards. So here I am. I hope that that's fine with you. So this is your, I should talk about the other thing first. So a short while ago, I was talking with my guardian angels, and I was asking them, how do I boost the subscribership on this channel? And so they turned it back to you. They said, you guys are the ones who control that. So I am asking you directly to please hit the subscribe button. And when I get to 100 subscribers, then I will be offering a free reading to one lucky person who I will draw their name. And that'll be a personal reading, and that way we'll get to know each other a little bit better, that one person and I. So I'm really looking forward to that. And so now I will say this is your general reading for the week of August 9th through 15, 2021. It is 2021, and it's August already. Shocking. Thanks for being with me. I appreciate it. And so because this is a general reading, some parts of it may not resonate with you, some parts will. So just take what does, leave the rest. That's just for somebody else. No worries there. Okay, so let's see what it is your guardian angels want to tell you today. Oh, wow, this looks good. This looks good. Okay. Study. Is it, are you starting something new? Feels kind of like starting new, or just deepening your knowledge on something. It could be a hobby. It almost feels like casual study for some of you, but no, then there's some of you that it's definitely a formal course of study, maybe online, but maybe in person, and there's a certificate of some kind at the end. And so that's perfect. Go for it. Do it. It's time. It's time. Being that it is August, a lot of these things start in September. So if you're just thinking about it and not sure yet, you should probably get your butt in gear and get investigating and applying and things like that. It might be too late already. You might end up doing this in January, but either way, now is the time to be checking into this and making decisions on this. So even if it is a casual course of study, something that maybe it's a small online thing, or just something that you're looking up information about, never stop learning. It's always great to add more, to learn more, to know more. That helps. It helps you grow. It helps you change your perspective. It helps you be flexible in your knowledge and what you're willing to do or not do, all that stuff. So keep doing it. Keep doing it. Never stop. Ever. So maybe this is to do with if you're too late for your chosen course of study, but have a backup plan. So something that you're wanting to accomplish, like maybe your current job is ending or something. It kind of feels like that for some of you, Pisces. Yeah, okay, sorry. Just checking on a detail. And so it's always good to have a backup plan in case what you're currently planning doesn't work, right? So maybe if your job is ending and you were thinking you were going to just go to school, but now you can't get into school, well, go get a new job, right? Like, it's always a backup plan. There's always another thing that you can do instead while you wait for the first thing to ripen and come due, right? Doesn't mean you're not doing the first thing. You definitely can still do that later, but have something else on hand in case that first thing doesn't work out, right? And so this applies to everything. Like, this is not just jobs or school. This is anything in your life that you wanting to do. Maybe you're enrolling your kids in things and it doesn't work out. Well, what else would they enjoy as well, or instead? Just be flexible. Being able to turn the tide, to change the idea. There's a finch. a finch in the little tree. That's why I took my glasses off there just for reading. He's a beautiful bright yellow finch. That's awesome. We're blessed. We're so blessed to have that here. Anyway, okay, so yeah, always have a backup plan. And so keeping your balance, like this, they're still talking about this flexibility, right? So keeping your balance, no matter what life throws at you, no matter what doesn't work the first time, no matter what you're thinking of doing, keep your balance. If there's anything that really feels like it's throwing you off, you need to look into that deeper and see what's in that that's tipping you. And then, really get grounded. Okay, the angels are saying, talk about getting grounded. So if you have lots of time, if you've only got a minute to get grounded, just, do your best, think about the earth, ask your angels to help you get grounded, and then keep moving, keep going, right? But if you've got a few minutes, which we do right now, then make sure your feet are on the floor, or hopefully you can be outside. Like, I'll give you a minute here. Just get outside, get your feet in the grass or the soil, sit with your back up to a tree maybe, or something like that. Something where you are actually physically contacting nature, right? If you cannot do that, then use your imagination, use your mind to do that. So putting your feet flat on the floor. Take a nice deep breath, close your eyes, and feel from the bottoms of your feet, feel your roots growing. And those roots grow down through the floor, if there is one, through however many floors there happen to be beneath you. And those roots grow directly into the earth itself. And they are strong, and they are healthy. And they're amazing, those roots. They just keep you, they feed you. Wow. And they keep growing, and they get longer and stronger. And they grow through all the layers of the earth. And eventually they get to the very center of the earth, where there's a great big crystal at the core. And your roots wrap around that crystal. And that holds you snug, and you're safe, and you're secure. And you cannot be tipped over. It's beautiful. It feels so good. And when you have your roots around that crystal, now you have access to all the energy of all the crystals that ever were, that ever are. Because that crystal is the seed of all the crystals. Every now and then a little piece will break off, and eventually it works its way to the surface, having gained elements along the way. And then we find them and we pick them up. And maybe they're different types of crystals, and they each have their own properties that they assist us with. The seed crystal has all the properties of all the crystals. And so now, by using your breath, you can access all those properties. And so as that energy is coming up through your roots, it's coming back through all the layers of earth. And all those layers contain all the things that we as humanity have learned over the centuries. So now we have access to all that wisdom as well. And as the energy comes closer to the surface, now we have all the nutrients in the soil in which we grow our food. So all that is available through the bottoms of your feet, from your roots. So take a deep breath in. And you're pulling all that energy up into your feet, and it flows upward through your legs, your pelvis, your torso, up into your shoulders, comes down your arms. It also comes up through your neck, your head, and it spills over as your physical body fills up with this beautiful, new, sparkly energy, that it just clears out the old stagnant stuff, and it spills over into your energy field. And it just lights you up. And as that, every time you breathe, you're pulling that in. And as you get fuller and fuller, then it spills out your crown chakra. And that's how we connect with the divine. So now we're connecting with not only the earth and everything in between, but also the divine. And it's beautiful. So when you inhale, bringing everything up and out to the divine, and we exhale, and we're pulling from the divine down. So every time that we inhale, we're taking our old stagnant stuff, it's going out the crown to the divine, and our angels take it and they transmute it and it becomes neutral. And we're pulling from the divine, and when we exhale, it goes out our feet, anything that's within us that was stuck but's now flowing, and the earth takes it and transmutes it to neutral. So now we're being cleansed with every single breath. What a glorious feeling. Glorious feeling. So anytime that you're feeling a little off balance, feeling like things are not quite working out for you, take a bit of time and get grounded. It feels so good. It feels so good. So that is one of the ways too that we purify ourselves, that we cleanse ourselves. And so they're saying drink water. It's been a common message everywhere, all over, all the readings I've been doing, lots of times they say drink water. It is summertime. We're getting dehydrated faster than what we do in winter. And so make sure that you're drinking enough water, because that dehydration affects us in ways that we can't even imagine. We don't realize what's going on in our bodies because we didn't drink enough water. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're eating the good food, the stuff that was grown in the soil to give us those beautiful nutrients, the stuff that has less chemical, that I don't know that there's much these days that has no chemical, no matter whether it was added deliberately or not, right? But find the stuff that has less chemical, because that's best for your physical body, right? And for your thoughts and things like that. So that's how you be as pure as you can. Some people do intermittent fasting. Some people use chlorophyll to cleanse them, and there's other, supplements and herbs and things like that that do that. So whatever works specifically for you, do that. And try to be as clear and as pure as you possibly can, because that increases all the connections. It's just makes life easier, makes your thoughts clearer so that you can act on them easier, you have more energy, all that stuff. It's really, really wonderful. Okay, and so then, once you're clear and you have less fatigue for sure, then you're more productive. And that's what they're showing me. They're showing me you being just very industrious and very, productive. Like you're getting stuff done, and finishing things. Feels like you've had some projects that you've started but not finished, and so this is, you're finishing things, and it feels really good, and you're getting more done. They're just showing me even you in awe of your own self and your own what you are capable of doing, of accomplishing, and how awesome that feels. And reveling in that. And so now here is the celebration. It's a great end to your week. You're productive and you're celebrating it. There's other things to celebrate too, they're telling me. Maybe some of you have weddings or christenings or family events or things like that. And it's all a big celebration. And it feels really good. And let yourself just enjoy that. So they're saying, like, some of you, you'll tend to stress out over the details or how everything's going. And then you're just going to miss the joy of the occasion. But don't miss the joy. Just make a decision for yourself that you're going to enjoy every moment. You're just going to savor it the whole way through. And the details will look after themselves. And there are people that you can say, hey, can you go and check on this for me? There's always assistance. Just let yourself savor all of it. It's great. Wow, what a great week ending for you. And so here we have now the daily guidance cards. So let's see what final message your guardian angels want to give you for today. Oh, awesome. Awesome. There's nothing to worry about. How reassuring is that? You can relax and just do your stuff. Be productive, get your stuff done, but no stressing over it. It's just not necessary. Everything is going smoothly, and you can relax knowing that everything you want is coming to you and it's going to go well, and you're just enjoying it. Let yourself just enjoy it all. Yeah, it's a choice. It is a choice. So they're telling me to share with you a little bit. A while ago, I was, my whole life mostly, I've been stressing over the details and making sure that everything goes well. And it turned out mostly it was because I was concerned about what other people would think about me if I didn't do something perfectly, right? And the more I could relax that and realize that I'm the one who matters in that case, what do I think about that, then the easier it was to relax about it and to just have fun doing it. It still gets done. Mostly people don't notice whether I did it this way or the other way. They can't tell the difference between me stressing over it or me just getting it done, right? So when I chose to just have fun with it and savor the moments, now I remember the moments too, more than I ever did before. And it just feels so much better. Like life is much more joyful. So let yourself be joyful. Beautiful. Okay, so Pisces, can you assist me? We have here the globe representing our world. Can you help me send lots of love and joy and lots of that feeling of there's nothing to worry about? Let's send that to the whole world so that people in general can just be feeling better. We all need that, right? Yeah, that is awesome. Thank you so much. Pisces, I love you and I appreciate you, and I will see you next week.